Homecoming week on campus will involve a number of very big football games, none of which will be played at Lavelle Edwards Stadium, except for, of course, BYU and San Diego State. But they're all still meaningful. We're talking about Intramural Flag Football, where pride is on the line 5 nights a week. True Blue's Jarom reports.
For most of the 33,000 BYU students, one of the 85 scholarships on the football team probably isn't going to happen. But the next best thing is intramural flag football.
A pickup game isn't quite the same as an intramural game. There's a little more competition, a little more drive going.
You don't play for the big bucks. You just play for the shirt, for the glory. You know, you can show your kids 20 years down the road, you were a champion. That's something in your life.
Several thousand students play flag football on some 300 teams, among men and women broken into lower, middle, and upper divisions. There are 5 fields north of campus where the games are played from 6 to 10 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
When you're going for a flag, don't try to be nice and take it off as you yank it.
I tried that, I got it short.
Heads up, because some of the rules are different than what you'll see in Lavelle Edwards Stadium. There's no contact, first downs are 20 yards, and of course, you wear flags.
I have a hard time grabbing the flags, to be honest. It's difficult. They're slippery. I'm a little bit afraid of getting pantsed. It hasn't happened yet, but some of my friends have been pantsed.
Some teams choose to make their own t-shirts, like the Decepticons in their burnt orange variety, or just straight black like BYU men's volleyball player Robbie Stowell's team.
There was a play earlier in the game where I caught the ball, turned around, saw another guy in black, and so I pitched to him. Turns out it was the other team. Not a great play.
Everybody plays because it's fun, but in the end, it's about a championship t-shirt.
I guess there's like a list of things to do when you're at BYU, and that's in like the top 3 or something like that, is win a intramural championship t-shirt.
Oh my gosh, it's like the greatest thing ever. It's an honor, you know, I cherish it. I'll probably frame it one day.
We're working really hard to win a national championship, but we're working just as hard to win the t-shirt.
Jarom Jordan, True Blue.
My family knows all about those championship t-shirts. My little brothers have won them. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal to these people. It's a big deal to me. I'm playing on an intramural flag football team. I've never won a championship. It'd be nice to get one, but few and far between are those who claim a intramural championship.
So what are these coveted shirts? What do they look like?
They look like this, actually. I'll sneak this out.
This is what everyone's playing for.
This is what everyone's playing for. This is the back, and yeah, those that don't have one don't really get it.
Those who say it's just a t-shirt don't get it.
Yeah, and
there's
then
the wording and
little repetition there.
How many kids do they think? And how do you sign up for this stuff? Who gets to play intramural football at BYU?
If you live in a BYU ward, you can play. You can be a non-student. You could be a high counselor. You could be a bishopric. You could be a U of U student in a BYU ward.
You mean a Ute can come down and play in the BYU intramural?
You have to pay a fee if you're not a full-time student, but you can play. So I've graduated. I can still play because it's different for me because I'm employed here. But if you're an employee or full-time, you can play. But there's 300 teams, like I mentioned in the story, anywhere from a minimum of 5 per team to 18, so somewhere between 1,500 and 4,500. Just play flag football. They offer a lot of sports, including inner tube water polo, co-ed basketball, softball, ultimate frisbee. There's all sorts of activities to get involved with.
That's awesome. So your team is what, 3-0?
We're 3-0. Shark Attack. We're doing pretty well. Some guys on the rugby team know how to pitch it quite well, and there's some creative play, and I'm the least of the athletic guys on that team.
Seriously, the Shark Attack?
Shark Attack. Just Shark Attack.
Just Shark Attack. Jarom, outstanding.